Things like that are the significance for the boundaries. You see, I kind of went back so I didn't get headbutted, but I also said, I'm not moving my feet back, so I need you to step out of my space. White foot, step wide. I can be specific and I can focus on the feet then. The black foot, the white foot, the black foot, and so on. Little sort of massage around his forehead. Got muscles up here that will get tight sometimes. Scratching his wither, scratching his neck, doing hair scratching his chest. Anything that you might find as nice, I'll do. Lightness in the front end, stepping in, flag to help, and then once she gets moving, the flag disappears. I try and get to where she steps across without the stick. But as I say, I'm not going to be afraid to use the stick if I need to. I just get rid of it as soon as, and there, we've got it from the feet. Very good. I step in, lift, she starts to step across. Now, before she has a chance to lose the back end, my body changes position, and we've done first right.
So just for the video, all the other horses to the left, and this is what Bertie finds particularly difficult.
A little more to think about and say, yeah, I need you to walk the circle. I do only need you to walk the circle though, but I don't try and stop him. But I do still expect the correctness. So I said, look, I need you lifting that shoulder. And I need you walking a small circle. He then figures out for himself, it's really quite difficult to do that in trot. So let's take the hind end. Let's take the hind end. Good. I offer a little bit of praise. But then I have him up when he steps in. Good. Then I offer a bit of praise. Then maybe soften your neck a little bit. Walk backwards. See, we're just starting to get a little bit of licking and chewing there. It's good. Good. Because again, it's the same old story. The release is provided by the person, not the other horses. So it took him a minute to figure that out. And I'm not saying he's not going to win it again, but I kind of got him now. You know, the moment I step into him, I get him back. He still looks towards the gate, and that's okay. And then soften the head and ask him to back up. Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. There it is. And again, good, 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 good. Help. Ultimately, until we find that lightness, that's what makes you do it. And then there, I like that. Dropping in the head, dipping and chewing. The sternum and maybe loosens off without you doing anything. That's really, really significant. Yes, hey, that's not bad. You just chill out. And then before you start, good boy. See, our mind started to leave then. His mind started to go, the other horses are outside, and then he went, hey, go down here. So that's why.
Avoidance is our primary sort of go-to behaviour when we feel nervous about something. We see something and we go, oh, I don't fancy that. And the reluctance, the anxiety gives us information that says that's a bad idea. But it's only because the chimp thinks it's a bad idea. So you have to work out whether you genuinely don't want to do something, because of course there's no pressure to go and compete, there's no pressure to go and gallop and go on adventures. You can do whatever you want with your horses. The problem is when chimp goes, no, bad idea, jumping's a bad idea, cantering's a bad idea, going outside the arena's a bad idea, getting on your horse today's a bad idea, riding in the wind is a bad idea. And eventually the chimp's idea becomes our idea, and we just get our written world shrinks and shrinks and shrinks.
Barely move, but it creates some change. If I'm allowing my hands, then I the saddle. Your flag is your leg. In one respect, it's good because she didn't break, but she also didn't give you direct up. So now you hold it up a bit when he kind of hides behind the vertical. So no, not quite, no, not quite, no, not quite. But there, that's a little better. Okay, so straight away you get the backing up, but just wait for it. Just about the world, you know. I don't have my moustache anymore. Alright, let's take a look at him moving around. Translation is that the body, your body as you're riding, is your body on the ground. Okay, so anything that you use your body for on the ground, you would use it for when you ride. But then I'd tip his weight back. And I'd tip his weight back to try and get him out of the habit of nosediving. Release, 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 release. And once I can start releasing and I find some lightness, that will be the ultimate release. So something like that.
Discovered that this particular parrot has been trained to pass negative critical commentary on you and your life all day long. So, you know, you look shit today when you look in the mirror in the morning. Like, what are you doing today? I'm going to go and give a talk at this clinic with Joe Midgley. He's never seen you talk before. He said, you're going to be an idiot, you're going to look really bad. He's famous. Like, who am I? Why am I here? And it's all day long we just have negative critical commentary about us and our lives. If that was a parrot that we had spent money on and we bought and it was in our room, you look rubbish today, you're going to mess that up, everyone's going to be bored and laugh at you, that's going to be a complete waste of space. You're going to, how long would you put up with that? Before you said, you know what, okay, this parrot is not the one I want, I'm going to chuck a cloth over his cage, I'm going to shoot it, I'm going to give it back to the pet shop, buy another one, take a guinea pig this time, doesn't speak. And yet we put up with that voice in our own minds all the time. We don't question it. We don't only tolerate it being there, but we actually believe what it's telling us. We buy into the parrot narrative. It's just a habit. The thoughts that come from the parrot are not you, and they're not true. It's just ideas your brain is presenting to you based on conditioning. There's nothing logical about any of it. You could spend 3 years in therapy about it, or you could just go, you know what, I don't need to listen to this anymore.